Dramatic opening. Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's episode of Chromatic Academy, a Kids on Broom campaign, Year 3, Convocation. Let's go ahead and introduce our players tonight. We have Danny playing Maris. We have Lauren playing Oclis. We have Tessa playing Neora. We will have Josh playing Cal with us tonight, but right now he's running a little late. And we have Deanna playing Eero. We are still in the midst of Eero's very fun arc. So that is what you'll be seeing tonight. But before we start on that, let's go ahead and talk about the music you are hearing, the very dramatic music. The music you are hearing is being played through RPG Sounds. I find most, if not all, of my music through Pixabay, Tabletop Audio, and Artlist. Definitely check out those sources. I especially love Tabletop Audio because they come in clips of 10 minutes and they're great. And sometimes I love mixing the music. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but sometimes I'll put like a creepy song on and I'll overlay it with like another creepy song to give like special effects. It's really fun. But Tabletop Audio is actually really great for that too. And then in the middle of the screen, we have One More Multiverse as our system. One More Multiverse is beautiful. It's pixelated. We use it for all of our maps, our NPCs, our characters. I highly recommend it for anyone who would like to try it out. You get your first world for free, and you can expand on that world as much as you want. And if you love it and want to keep making more worlds, or you just love them and you want to support them, they do have a Patreon. Just wanted to add a disclaimer. While a lot of tonight's episode was inspired by Finnish mythology and folklore, it is not a direct representation. I highly suggest you dive into and research Finnish mythology if you like tonight's episode, as it is amazing, and not a lot of people know about it. Overall, it's the game right now has a Nordic theme, but a lot of it is being drawn from Finnish mythology specifically. Not all of it, but most of it. Shout out to Zach and Moon, who are in the writer's room with me for this arc, and Tammy, who does all of the portrait art you are about to see. Hard decisions are hard, man. Hi, everybody, and welcome back. Welcome back. We are in the midst of Eero's arc right now, lost within the depths of a northern wood, an ancient northern wood. And right now, the players are going through some trials in order to get home to Eero's Arbor, because right now the forest is fairly indistinguishable. It has been pretty much rotted away from the wild hunt, which is proceeding through. And so they are being led along with some very helpful gods. Last trial was led, or pretty much overseen, by Neoriki, who is the son of Neoliki and Tapio. He is the god of small game and the god of the hunt as well. And for last...
Specifically.
What's that?
Squirrels specifically.
Well, squirrels, that was like his little familiar, but he watches over lots of stuff. Squirrels, rabbits, moles, whatever gets hunted at the time. Butterflies. I mean, they can hunt humans, it's just like, you know. And in this particular case, the coven was assigned to help a village who was facing some issues. Yes. Well, had you not come along, the village would have probably disappeared from existence, right? They would have starved, mostly because the shaman was hiding a very, very important secret. Do you guys want to explain it a little bit? We don't have to go in super detail. We're kind of just waiting a little bit for Josh to get here, but...
Well...
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
The shaman was hiding his son's screw-up, basically. His son hunted a bear that turned out it wasn't actually a bear. And they decided to just hide the body of this goddess? Is that... Yeah.
Yeah.
Just under
one of the daughters.
Yeah, under the floorboards of their home. Seemed like a good idea, I guess. Except it's not. It's never a good idea. Don't hide bodies under your floor. just don't.
Tip number 1. Yeah, so Coven had to try to solve that mystery, and they did solve the mystery, and they had to choose who to give back to the gods in order to mend this grievous mistake.
Well, we didn't make the choice. We let them choose. Ish.
Yeah.
We had some very strong opinions.
We had some very strong opinions, and Cal said, I'm going to kill you if you don't make that decision. And then he did.
Yes, Cal was definitely part of the decision-making process. He and Ockley led the ritual, the execution, and the ritual to give back the blood, which ultimately did heal the village, gave them an overflowing well, gave them a very healthy tree that gave them fruit, and returned the goddess to her family. So you were able to move on from that trial. And now, currently, well, you guys probably that night ended up setting up your tents in the middle of the woods, the dark woods, and sleeping for the night. It was a very tiring trial. And I imagine after about, I don't know how long you guys slept. It might have been fretful for some of you. I don't know. But getting up around maybe 7-8 hours, starting to clean up camp and head out. And we can start playing, and then when Josh is ready, he can jump in.
Okay. As we're taking everything down, I think Maris is probably going to actually ask Toivo first.
Toivo will be like cleaning up the tent, starting to bring it down, and he'll look over. You look like there's something on your mind.
So, the god that we dealt with yesterday.
Yes.
Are you familiar with him? Like, do you know a lot about him? Or is this more of an Eero question? If I have questions about him.
I am old, but the Dryads did not speak very much of the gods during my time. And I think that there was reason for that, but Eero very well might know.
Okay.
Are you doing okay?
Not really, but that's okay. I'll ask Eero questions and they'll give me answers, and then I can have something concrete to do and I'll feel better.
All right. If there's anything I can do, please let me know. Even if it's just a hug.
Thanks. And thanks for being so chill when I woke up yelling. appreciate
It
that.
has happened more than a few times, I can tell you.
Yeah.
Not from you.
Oh, okay.
Just when.
I was gonna say I didn't
Just.
think I'd woken you up with my screaming before. I didn't think I got that
Oh,
loud.
no, when I sleep beside others, sometimes it happens, and the best thing to do in that case is just to comfort them.
Oh, thanks. You're really good at that.
Well, I think Eero is coming out right now.
All right, Maris is gonna go look for Eero.
Yeah, I think Eero is looking for some sort of, is there a stag standing there with my face on? Like, is there a very clear, this is the path forward kind of thing? He's trying to get on going. So that's what you would find him doing.
Eero, real quick, if you left your tent and looked out into the darkness, you would see this stag standing in the shadows, staring back at you with the same face as it has held the last, few nights.
Wait for, we gotta pack up. Are you good waiting for a second? I turned into the stag. Does the stag react in any way?
It just stands there and stares at you. It doesn't look like it's
still
going
crying?
anywhere. It's still crying. It's
Okay.
still sobbing.
Jesus. Yeah, hi, Maris. Hi.
Hi. I know you have like a million things on your mind, but you're the one that knows everything. So I was hoping maybe you could, you might have an answer for me. The
Oh my god. Yeah, sorry. Just the sound is.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
The god we met yesterday. Niariki?
Nuriki, yeah.
Yeah. If I
Sucks. Mhm.
what?
He sucks. Just very.
Oh.
I don't like the vibe, I guess, but that's probably not the information that you're looking for.
Oh, well, you're really not gonna like my question. I wanted to know if there's like an appropriate offering for him. Because
Did he threaten you?
no, actually, I think he saved me. Cause
In your tent?
in my dream, but I kind of get the feeling that dreams here are maybe not just dreams.
Okay.
It didn't feel like it was just a dream.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll do a check to know if I would know. I have some guesses, but sucks. All right, it's a 6.
Eero,
I'm gonna take that adversity token. There's no way a 6 is gonna be everything.
okay. You aren't certain about this, but you kind of draw back some information. Like you're thinking about your research when it comes to gods, demons in general, just like religious offerings. You know that the gods are natural in this area, very much so. You know from the previous trial that taking from the gods was a no-no without asking. So I think you can discern, at least like you can kind of patch up, like they might like natural offerings, and you know that most of the time offerings are often, they have to be personal. You know this just generally across the board, and they have to come with like genuine intent behind them.
I mean, he's the god of small game. Usually kind of personal things. I suppose, like after hunting, first bite of your meal kind of thing. If you make an arrowhead or some other hunting tool, something like that. Like, I suppose if you incapacitate something, offering part of that to him, he might enjoy.
Okay.
But did he ask you to give him things?
No. But he really, there was this thing that was chasing me, and I'm pretty sure it would have very much hurt me. And then he told me that I was under his domain, his dominion, and guided me to shoot it.
That you're a small game hunter?
No, I think more that I'm small game.
Okay. 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 Well, that's concerning. But
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah.
And so was the thing that was chasing me. So
Well,
I hope it's not. It's probably real. Everything is fucking real. But I hope it's not.
let us know if you see it today, I suppose. Or is there something we should look out for? Like, is it make a sound or a...
Yeah, a woman with a big rotted mouth in her back. So
Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, with that we should... I'll check their back first. Okay.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Oh, and a horse foot.
Arrowheads, weaponry, first blood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thanks. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
How's packing up going? Are we...
Just about there.
Okay, yeah. Great.
Okay, and I'm gonna do this real quick. Josh is here. Things are gonna be weird for a second. Here we go, and
All right.
Hi, Cal.
Hi. Sorry, I'm writing my youngest out of my will. I'm here, though. Doing it. We're good.
We are currently, the players are currently talking about some dreams that they've had.
Yeah. Well, Maris is, we got your back. That's gonna work out. Everybody else well rested? Feeling good to go?
As well rested as I am.
That is a word for it.
Right. Okay.
Oakley's is probably
you guys
really...
get... Okay, what?
Oakley's probably is just like standing by the river in the snow, biting her fingernails, staring at the water. Like, looks like she's lost in thought.
Okay.
Ackley's, you good? I mean, no, but...
She doesn't hear you. She's very low. Like...
Okay. Arrow, that seems like a...
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Like
Yes.
partner kind of situation.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna shake myself out and head on over. Pat you on the shoulder. Hey.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
Oh, everyone is awake.
Very recently. Did you also get eaten, or attempted to get eaten, or how are you?
Eaten by what? Who?
No. It wasn't. This is not a me thing. This is not a me. Maris had a dream. Did you? Were you?
Oh,
did you also have a visitation of some kind? That is.
I mean, I did. I wasn't eaten, but I did have a very weird dream.
Is that what's causing the reflection in the river sort of business, or is that unrelated?
Oh, yeah, no, that is, yeah, no, yes.
Okay.
It was very strange. And I'm feeling things. And I'm trying to interpret what those things are.
Yeah. I'm in a very similar boat. Yeah,
Did you also have a dream?
Nothing... Not, kind of, but it's... Do you want to talk about it, or do you want to let it... I was gonna say fester, but I guess like process is another...
No, I talked about it with you. It was, I mean, it wasn't... I'll just tell you what happened.
Okay, yeah.
I was sleeping, you know, you were next to me, and you looked very peaceful. It was very nice. You know how, like, when your bark just kind of peels just a little bit under your chin, it was, you were looking great. Wonderful.
Thank you.
And I woke up and it was very cold, but it was like my familiar cold that I know so well, the cold of death, like dead. And I saw 5 dryad children just staring at me, and they were looking at me like I was like they had never seen someone like me before.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I definitely knew they were not alive. They
We
were.
don't have those. Yeah.
Yes, they were. Yes. So they were like gesturing for me to follow them, and like 2 of them kind of smiled at me, and then the other one kind of wrinkled his nose. I guess it thought I was ugly or was weird or something. And then I one of them was nice and took my hand, and we began to walk and led me through these barren trees and into a clearing, but like a grove with tables and chairs and very nice little houses. And
I think where we learn. Yeah, that makes sense.
And I just felt like so much grief and sadness, like sitting in my gut. And the children, they rush forward, they're laughing, there are lanterns, they look like they were having a party, right? And there were these broad-shouldered dryad with vines tangled in the beard, and they just kind of looked at me like, at first I was like, oh my god, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. This looks like a sacred place that I'm not supposed to be in. But they were celebrating, and someone told me to take my shoes off, which I did, to be respectful. And then there was this elderly woman, and she was studying. She had red eyes, and they like glowed in the darkness, like a deep crimson. And she had silver long hair with tassels hanging from her wrinkled chin. And then she had this kind of like pattern woven into her cloak. And she said to me, "Your ritual in the village was beautiful."
Do I know who this is? I say, holding up my D20.
Would you have researched gods in your general area of the woods?
I was researching our particular gods for a while, so if their paths cross with Muliki and Tapio, then
go ahead and give me a roll. Let's see it. TN.
No. Go ahead and give me the TN.
I was gonna say like 11.
5.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's a mystery then.
The last thing that she said to me was to play for them, and she rolled this large round drum to me and said that they do not know how long they have and that the nights are dark, but the sun always rises after it falls. It felt like it was a happy moment, but it was also sad, like when someone dies that loves someone so much, and they're on their deathbed, and they're holding their loved one's hand, and they look in their eyes, and they say goodbye, and that they love them. Like this bittersweet, beautiful farewell. That is what it felt like.
And what are, 3 to 4 of the feelings that you're feeling right now?
I feel that. I feel that feeling like someone is telling me goodbye and that I won't see them again. That they care about me, but they won't be around anymore.
That's a lot.
Very solemn.
Yeah. I think you might have been, well, you were probably, I don't know how real or how not real, or if it's a premonition or if it's a memory or any of that sort of thing, but it sounds like you were in the arbor, like the arbor proper. So, might be heading out. We should be there in person today, probably, I think. The deer with the crying me on it is ready to kind of take us there, I think. Do you think you'll be okay? How do you feel?
I'm fine. I think I'm worried.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
also
me too.
had a dream.
Yeah, mine, I wasn't pursued by a woman with no back. That was, I don't know if you heard Maris's.
I did overhear while I was standing here. At first, I didn't hear anything, but then she said something about a woman with teeth on her back, and I was
Very
that
convinced,
yes,
yeah.
that did bring me out a little bit.
Yeah. No, mine was very, Aniki came and talked to her. The bear came and we talked about moms for a while. So, not a whole big thing, but, are you feeling ready to?
Yes, so I'm sorry.
You're doing, understandable. Everybody else is, we're good? We're ready? Or do we, any decompression, if anybody else had the backless lady or any other thing that they think we should keep an eye out for, then definitely good to know.
Oh,
This is an out of character. This is an out of character question. Has a bear been mentioned? Did I hear something about a bear that I missed?
No, not so.
Hero just mentioned one, but
Just right now for the first time. This is the first time Eero said anything about a bear.
Well,
Yeah.
the bear was the deity.
Was the woman
from
from
yesterday.
a
yesterday.
woman. She was
Yesterday
like
was the bear.
she was a bear.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's not
okay.
an unrelated bear, but I don't know if that makes a difference. Yeah.
But you know that bears are, just from the way that the village reacted to Jakob hunting a bear, they're pretty sacred animals in the forest.
Sacred animals in the forest. Got it. Okay. I think Cal just probably gives like a thumbs up.
Yeah, I think we all had a dream. That sounds right. Yeah, look at Toivo, Sana, and yep, Conway. We all had weird prophetic dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone's concerning and/or life-threatening that we should know about?
I think maybe we should just know that the forest wants to eat me. So
Noted. The forest wants me to eat, so we're gonna put a pin in that.
okay. Sure.
I'm not gonna eat you.
Thank you.
I think.
I mean, can you blame them though? Maris is adorable and delicious.
Apparently, I taste good, so.
And apparently, Cal thinks she tastes good, so why wouldn't any other creature think that she wouldn't taste good?
I do have a mild urge to bite Maris. It's just kind of passively in the back of my mind.
Join the
We're
club.
making a list.
Wait, what?
No, I can say I've been promised would be a very strong word, but I've been informed that I'm gonna make it back to the arbor. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna live that long for sure.
Cool. And then
And I
longer.
think they're not gonna let me die until then. So,
Okay.
if necessary, just try to kill me, and then there will be an intervention, I think. So that is a way to move around if the backless lady or if Niora you become overcome by, like, aim it at me. I don't know if you'll want to eat me, but like just if you get real hungry, then
I didn't feel that hungry, just kind of general hunt feast fey vibes. I think it was me feeding the village, and they're like, yeah, one of us kind of vibe.
okay. Okay.
Do we know of any prophetic foxes? Is that anyone? No?
I want to have fey religion knowledge check.
TN 11.
I got a 13 this time.
I got
know
an
that-
8.
Okay, Eero, from all of your research, you would know that there is a goddess who favors foxes in these parts. She does often travel with the Wild Hunt, and her name is Karehatar. Karehetar. It's kind
Okay.
Yeah, I'll post it in the chat as well.
Thank you.
just 'cause
Helpful.
it's-
Thank you.
Do I know what her dominion is?
Karehitar is basically a goddess who also does hunting.
Lots of those.
Yeah, she's kind of the one that controls the gates in this forest. The gates that you travel around in, the gates that the gods travel around in, the gates to the underworld. She's not a death goddess, but she does kind of travel in those areas, if that makes
So
sense.
she's hunting and traveling through the forest, like moving through the forest.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I shared that. Yeah, she's moving with the Wild Hunt. I know she controls like pathways through the forests, ways that, you know, non-human creatures can like move through the woods in ways a little differently than maybe others can. Hunting, of course, most of them are hunting. Lots and lots of hunting in the forest. Did you talk to a fox?
You also know that she really likes gold and silver.
She likes money. She likes gold. She likes silver. She likes stuff. Kind of wish that one had talked to you, honestly, Maris, just because that's like a pretty like, here's some gold, like easy kind of
well,
offering.
I have some thoughts. I have some thoughts.
Okay, good, yeah.
Well, I think there's a solid chance she talked to me last night.
Well, you have cash, so that's good, kind of, right?
I don't. Our talk had nothing to do with money, unfortunately. That would have made my dream a lot easier. No, I'm. Frankly, my dream started okay. I was having a pretty good time at the beginning of my dream, and then I really wasn't. I was the one hunting first, and then I was the one being hunted. And it did not end well for me. I think she felt it was important that I knew what it felt like to die. So, which I kind of do, but not like that.
Well, I mean, a goddess of gold will also be a goddess of transactions, yeah? So it makes sense that, like, Hunter should know being hunted sort of thing.
That was almost exactly what she told me.
Yeah, like transaction deities.
Were you being hunted by something or someone specific? Like anything we should watch for?
I lunged for something, and that something was a bear that I didn't know was going to be there. I got one kill first, and I think, If anyone's paying a lot of attention, Cal's eyes flick to Maris really quick, and then come back and say, "But then I dove for something without knowing what it was, and I got just kind of fucked."
Just the color and the size of the bear, just to like kind of just for me.
Narrowing things down.
I think I was about. I mean, it's a dream, so I'm having kind of a hard time remembering. But I think I was like the size of a fox-ish, that size. I killed a mouse, and then I dove for something, and it was a bear. I think it was. It looked like a big ass bear to me, but I think I was smaller than I am now. So I think it was a regular bear, as far as I can tell. And the color was this color that Cal says out loud right now that he maybe remembers, but was maybe not specified in his dreamscape.
I mean, Eero's just gonna take out the parchment and just to be extra safe going, wasn't this one, right? Just make it, because it's probably not Tapio, but just to make sure that you weren't eaten by Tapio in your...
Does that drawing look familiar to Cal?
The fur color is very similar, blackish brown. There's a lot of blackish brown bears.
There's a lot of blackish brown bears.
In the
like,
forest.
I don't know that. Maybe, I guess, but like that, I'm not getting a sense of... My pit did not drop out of my stomach any more than like I just dreamt about being half eaten by a bear and then left to die.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Bears and backs.
Yeah, just probably we should all be getting information now. Let's see what gods we encountered and what gods may show up in the trials. That seems pertinent, yeah.
Yeah, did you talk to anyone specific who told you to dig in?
It's more like a communal vibe. There was a lot of like wolves and squirrels and giants and fae at a table, and one girl sat next to me who's almost definitely a deity. We've kind of like wind whipping around them at all times. That feels pertinent. Just putting that out there.
Another one. I don't know why I'm doing really well at these. Like, for some reason, I don't recognize a death god, but I did get a 20 to recognize a wind lady.
Well, that's because you've done a lot of research about Mieliki and Tapio.
This is one of their kids.
This is one of their daughters. She is the goddess of the hunt, and big surprise.
Wow,
and also
really?
The goddess of wind. Her nickname is Little Wind. Her name is Tuliki.
Tuliki. Jesus, okay. That's adorable. Little wind, little fart goddess. All right, putting it in my notes.
He seemed pretty nice, but I don't think it would be nice to like. One second, just do you know like grab Zero and pull Zero back like slightly behind them, and then just
everybody else. Okay. So we got wind. We got wind. We got small game. We got gates, and just general hunting, and we've got drums and partings, I suppose.
There was a lot of drums in mine too.
Oh, good. Okay, great.
Like a lot of drums.
Yeah, that's
pretty sure I could feel the Earth's heartbeat.
Why not? Okay, is everybody we're gonna our guide is ready if we're feeling... Does anybody have anything they want to do before we start just rocking out of here?
No, I'd like to be moving if at all possible.
Yeah. As they're going, it's not at all unusual, but with a purpose this time, Maris is looking for rocks, sort of larger rocks on the ground. And she wants to, like, pick some up. She wants to try some stone shaping. As we're going. She feels like she can do magic and walk. We can walk and talk. We can walk and magic.
All right, you find some rocks. This is a forest. There's lots of rocks laying around, and you can definitely work on that. What are you going to try to shape them into?
Arrowheads, because in this dream she shot an arrow at the thing,
Okay.
and she
Perfect.
feels like that might be a good offering. Is
How many are you trying to shape?
probably a half dozen, with the thought that maybe when they stop for the night she'll look for like a good branch and see if she can come up with a way to make a bow. She hasn't ever played with a bow other than in her dream, but maybe.
I would lightly suggest, as your very generous DM, that you do this while walking and not wait for the night.
Okay, then yes, she
Just
will.
because from all of the ominous dreams that people have been having, you get the feeling that appeasing the gods might help you earlier rather than later.
Okay.
For what's to come.
All right, then that is another thing she'll do as walking is look for a good branch, maybe a bunch of branches, see if she can like.
Okay. Give me... Oh.
No, totally. You can finish that. I have a question.
Give me a brawn check of... Let's try to meet 13 and go from there.
And this is for making the arrowheads.
This is for shaping the arrowheads and shaping them to the wood. I'm just going to combine it.
And what was the TN?
13 as your TN.
That's 11. I will use 2 adversity tokens to make that 13.
Okay. And what you're doing is basically trying to make a bow, right? With this wood and these arrowheads.
Yeah, she wants to create a bow with the wood and create some arrowheads and probably make 1 or 2 into arrows so she has arrows, but the rest she wants to just have as an offering for
Okay.
the god.
Do you find any material for the string?
I think she probably was digging through her camping bag.
Did you have anything for that?
I imagine that there would be like twine and stuff in her camping stuff. I don't camp a lot, but there's always
There's
like
ties
string.
on tents. There's usually ties on tents if you needed to take something off a tent.
That
to
that
make
is
something.
true. Conway would probably be a little bit grumbly about it, but you could slip it and probably not let him notice. And also, Maris is probably the only person I can't remember, but I think she's one of the only people who have camped in this group. So
Yeah.
that would make sense.
Cal was the other one who has, and in fairness, Cal also might
Right.
be able to try to transmute something into string if she asked him to. I don't know if she's going to ask him to, but he might be able to try.
I think the twine will work for now, and I'll let you do that since you met that 13. You're working on that. Cal, what are you up to?
I mostly wanted to know offhand if Cal feels on this stretch of the journey, even at the beginning, does he feel like any more weirdly comfortable while walking through the woods, or does he get a sense that he feels a little bit more in control of the direction they're going? Or does he still feel does he feel any different than he did the day before? Does he feel pretty much the same in regards to where we're going, feeling comfortable in the woods?
I guess as far as direction goes, I can answer that you don't know what direction you're going. You only know that you are following Eero, who is following the stag.
Sure.
But as far as your comfort in the woods goes, what do you tell me? Because after your experiences, like what...
I guess my main there was a part of Cal's dream was, at least in the dream, feeling very like it's like I've been here forever. I'm moving through the woods with a grace that is like that level of something. I'm curious to know if any of that is Cal weirdly surprised that any of that is transferred over, or does he just feel the same as he did the night before, like, okay, that was truly, at least for the moment, just a dream, like clearly prophetic, clearly weird, but I'm not being influenced, blessed, cursed by anything at this exact moment. You know, he feels like he moves throughout the world more gracefully and more whatever since he turned, but that's been months, so I'm curious to know if he feels any different specifically than the day before.
I would say that... I don't know. Maybe the forest does feel... to me, maybe I would logic out the forest maybe does feel a little more comfortable for you because...
Cool.
You've spilled blood in this forest now, right? Like, the forest knows who you are. You have nothing to hide now. And the Force acknowledges you in that way. They have seen you spill blood, and they have accepted that fact.
Sweet.
So,
Cool. All right. Cal's keeping an eye on that and staying far away from Maris for the moment.
good to know. Maris, where would you like to put your offering, or how would you like to set this up when you're done making it?
I think once she's done making it, she's going to look for like a place that looks like it would be somewhere noticeable, like a big flat rock or a clearing. She'll ask the rest of the group to keep their eyes open too. Like, if anyone sees a place that would be good for me to like leave this stuff for Niariki, let me know.
Like maybe not somewhere obvious then.
Okay.
Like they're a god of like small game, so like a rabbit's
like a
burrow
little
or
hiding spot.
or like a little tree alcove or squirrel's nest maybe would.
Yeah,
That's
that
my
makes
vibe.
sense. Ira, you think that too?
Yeah, I mean, my first thought was to look for a carcass somewhere, but this seems less macabre. So,
The Feyafucky.
yeah.
That is the reoccurring thing.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, Maris will keep her eyes open for like a rabbit burrow or a little hole in a tree. Anywhere that looks like a good place to sort of squirrel away little things.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a brains check, Tien. Let's go 6.
That's a 3. Is there any magic
Okay.
with this?
Would you like to use magic with it?
Honestly, yeah, because she's trying to look for something that's probably going to be hard to see.
Okay.
So,
How do you use magic to find it?
I think she's going to try to like concentrate on like identifying the spirits of small creatures, like sort of reaching out to get a feel for anything that sort of feels like her, I guess, in this forest. Like reaching
Okay.
out for similar vibes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
And I'm doing everything within my power, guys, to try to bring the music back up. Discord exited out on me as per usual, so now I'm trying to open it.
I'm just listening to the cool dream music you sent me in the background because
That works too.
that music slapped hard.
So that is exactly a 6 with magic.
Perfect. You do manage to find a little burrow of what you're looking around, and you see a squirrel look at you as it passes and jumps into this hole.
Okay. Give me a second, guys, and she'll go
Yep.
over to that little hole, and she will.
It's like in a tree.
Okay. She will take the 4 arrowheads that she did not attach to a makeshift arrow and just gently tuck them inside. And she'll say, I'm sorry, I've never done this before. I don't know the right way to reach out to you, sir. But Niariki, this is for you. Thank you for your help.
As you are saying this and laying them down in the burrow in the tree, your fingers will brush against something smooth and cold.
Oh, this might be a bad idea, but she will reach for it to see what it is.
You reach for it. Do you take it out?
Enough that she can see what it is. She'll like lift up her hand so that she can see what's in it. And if it's
If
something
you
that she
lift-
thinks she should leave, she'll just put it back.
If you lift it up, and you will see a gold, smoothly gold arrowhead.
She'll take it out, and she's going to look to Iro because she's feeling very over her head about all this. Iro?
Yeah. Yeah.
I put my arrowheads into the thing for Nioriki, and this was inside. Should I take it?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I think that's a gift.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Don't
Yes.
Okay.
take fey gifts and don't eat fey. Fuck it.
Wait.
No, that's great.
Gifts, yes.
I think that means
Okay.
he accepts your gift. He appreciates you, and he wants you to protect yourself with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's really good. It's good.
Okay.
You did good.
Okay.
Maris, you have received a god's blessing.
Okay.
Do you all want me to put it in the Zoom chat? I'm trying to open up Discord again.
Zoom
It
chat's
won't let
fine.
me.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
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 For
These
God, for a
blessings
day.
can be used once.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does this need to be used in the forest?
You get the feeling that it probably works within the realm
That's
that it
what I
was
think.
given.
Okay. Just
Because that's where their powers extend.
that makes sense. Okay.
Good question, though. All right. Do you come back to the party and share this information?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I guess that, yeah, Neora and Iro would have seen it.
Yeah. But yeah, she'll make a point of making sure the rest of them know too. Conway, Toivo, Sana, Aklis, and Cal. If Cal is even paying attention to her, she's a little weirded out by him today.
Toivo
Cal's
will
watching. He's listening.
He'll look at the arrowhead and say, "That is a great gift. It is interesting that they acknowledged you like that."
Yeah, that has me a little worried, but we're just gonna go with it.
Have the rest of you also tried to do that, or?
I don't know how I would.
Want to try biting somebody?
I don't, it feels more like a beast kind of thing.
Well, perhaps, Neor, you should just follow what's in your heart and give them something from that.
Yeah, that's what I was concerned about.
Oh. Well, it is fair to be concerned. We are in a very dangerous place.
But yeah, I'll keep my eye out for anything that feels suitably fey.
If Cal had a heartbeat, it would have gone up. Just throwing that out there. Cal looks
Perfect.
anxious to keep moving. Because standing still is not great for him right now.
That's fair. I'm almost wondering, do we want to take a quick break to have me restart to see if I can get Discord back up and running?
I'd be okay with that.
You want? Yeah, do you want the audio? Yeah,
I do want the I think it really
Yeah.
adds something.
So-
Agreed.
Flying is
it
really,
does. Yeah.
really something else.
I didn't want
Yeah.
to say anything. I've been miserable this entire time. So if we could just really fit.
I can hear the audio on my end. That's why I'm like, I feel
Oh,
like...
so now you're just bragging. I get it. It's fine.
Unfortunately.
Then he's like, I have the cool crying noise. Fuck you.
I used it too much, and Discord was like, I can't do this. Okay, give me a moment. Let's go on a quick break. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you for your patience. As you are walking through the forest, dark, the branches bare and skeletal above you, the snow crunching and cold below you, you feel the faint fingers of wind brushing against your clothes, caressing against your face, leading you along as the stag moves forward. But the stag disappears eventually, as it often does when the fog collects thickly in front of you, making it very, very hard to see past about probably arm's length. But the wind persists. The wind pushes you forward and then to the left. Do you follow the wind?
Yep, feels like windy gods are important.
And as you are led along, you hear a voice above you in the trees. Hello. And Neora, you find this voice familiar. Mm-hmm. You look up, and a pretty slim, younger woman is sitting up on one of the branches. Her hair is short and chopped and white, and she's got a mischievous glint in her eyes, but she seems excited to see you all. You've made it this far. You're all very talented. And she gives a little wave to you, Neora.
Neora waves back and will extend out a, rather than a full bottle, like a, basically was like little mini ones you do when you're making cocktail parties, like a one-shot bottle of vodka will just slip into her hand and offer out.
Is this for me?
Of course.
Oh. And she'll reach out and take it, and she sniffs it, and she closes her hands on it as it disappears. And as she opens it again, she'll reach down and pass something into your hand, Neora. It is a plump, bright orange-colored cloudberry. Thank you.
Thank you, Great Spirit. And much like she did with the tribe before, she will dance it over her fingers as it slides over her arm and disappears off into her bag.
Use it well.
Shall certainly try.
Little Omen. Your
steps aside.
Your second trial is upon you.
Wonderful. Who will you have us murder today?
That is to be decided by you. And she reaches down and plops you on the nose with her finger. Like she's hanging upside down in the tree. She's very nimble the way she moves around.
I hate to say she's kind of a vibe. Just like softly Tamaris.
I see the appeal.
What do you want us to do?
Move forward, and the challenge will come to you. And she swings back up in the tree, and she disappears with the wind.
Hero will keep on moving forward. I agree with Josh.
This is why I wanted to send them personally. You move forward, and although the forest feels as thickly fogged and suffocating as ever, you hear voices ahead and above you, flitting around, quick, frantic. You hear the beating of wings, little tiny wings. And into view, you see 3 little, what look to be fairies. And one lands on Oclis's head, one lands on Maris's head, and one lands on your shoulder, Eero. And they'll say, "The forest spirits have come! We've been waiting for you!"
Have I seen a fucking fairy in here before? Aesthetically, this feels off. Are these locals?
You would know them to be little... Yeah, there are native fairies to this forest. They're technically called Keiju.
Okay.
They are like most things, like little spirits in
I'm
the
assuming
forest.
that they're covered in blood, as is traditional in the woods. Oh, okay.
They're adorable. Like they're dressed in like flowers and little grasses, and they're so cute. Like they are stereotypically little
I don't know if I
brightly
need to
colored.
say this at this point, or if this is just assumed whenever Eero meets anyone, but Eero is immediately intensely distrustful of these creatures.
We've been waiting for you. And the one on
Absolutely.
your shoulder touches your face and says, You're the one that's going to bring us success in what we need to do.
What do you need to do?
We need to vanquish the monster in our presence. There is a horrible monster in the forest that you have to help us get rid of. It's part of the trial.
Ah,
Yeah, it's part of the trial, the one on Maris's head says.
Can I ask a question? Little twinkle thing.
The little lime green one on your head, Ocles, flips down and goes, Of course! That's what we're here to do. Answer for our colony.
Why are there trials? And what are they for?
Well, the trials are set by gods.
Okay, so I read this one book once where one guy was asked to kill his son.
Oh, we care not for books. Books are boring. And the other
Okay,
fairy says, We hate books. Books are dead trees. Technically, trees turned into books is murder.
right. Okay, so do you want us to kill, like, I don't know, a bunny rabbit or something? What innocent creature are you asking us to rip the heart out of?
Like we said, it's a monster.
I'm sure. What is it?
What do you think a monster is?
Well, all
A
she
sawmill?
does. Would you like to come to our village? Our village is over there. And they point to a small set of trees, which you can see are, it's like a miniature setup. It's a miniature village of fairies.
Miora,
You.
do you want to talk to the Twinkle Fairies?
We're Keiju, technically.
Keiju. My apologies.
Okay. Hello, my friend. Would you like to regale me with the trials of your plight?
Of course! Yes. So, basically what's happening is there's a monster has been stealing all of our flowers, all of our herbs, all of our vegetation. In fact, we feel as though she is bitter against us and she wishes to kill us.
Would you like to describe this monster? What
Yes.
talons, what claws, what tooths?
Oh, she's got tooths and claws and teeth galore. And they all lean forward and they say, she has the tail of a cow. And if that tail swishes and slaps and slashes the air, it can slash you in half. And the other two gasp. And one of them pipes up and says, she has the hollow back of a monster that can swallow you whole.
Maris looks very uncomfortable.
And the third fairy pipes up and says, and worst of all, she has a horse foot. Who has a horse foot that's so ugly?
Oh my god. Oh my god, Maris.
Yeah, no, that's exactly the thing.
Do you know her? And they look over.
Yeah. Sort of.
Oh no, that's very unfortunate. We're sorry that you know a monster.
Right. Have I
Does
already
she
done a
talk
check
out of
to
her
know what this
back?
thing is? I think
Maris
I
can
think
give you more
as
details.
Tess know. But Niora definitely doesn't.
can
This is-
I
This is
Can
a
I-
very, very solitary creature. You can, I'm gonna give it, it's a high TN, but you can, you can
Calm
try. Yeah, TN, let's go like 17 because it is a very solitary.
absolutely. That's gonna be a 4 total. Roll
That's
the 2.
and that's fair.
Shout out to
because
the 2.
That's fair because she, this creature does not get around much. And they'll say, she was once a part of our community, but we had to oust her.
For what
Oh.
crime?
Well, she cursed us.
Oh.
Why?
Because she was born. Anyway, can you help us get our things back?
Did you say born or boring?
Born.
Or bored?
Born, silly.
So she was a curse by virtue of being born.
Yes, we believe the forest sent
Okay, so a
her.
baby was born, and you said, fuck that baby, and sent her out into the woods.
Well, we're not technically born through babies. We're not like her. And they point
Okay,
towards Maris.
Yeah.
So a creature came into being. You said, ew, ugly, abandoned them in the woods, and she's the bad guy.
She's stealing from us.
Does she have anything else to eat?
Yes, she can eat people. That's what she does.
Yeah, she tried.
All right.
Will you help us? I
I'm
thought
not
you were
gonna- I'm
forest
gonna be-
spirits.
Listen, you particularly, I give less of a shit about, but this seems like a non-negotiable kind of event, so we're gonna see what we can do.
So you will help us. They're gonna help
Unfortunately.
us. Yay! And they all flutter around your heads, and they all like tickle your faces as they do so. Celebrating and dropping flower petals on your heads.
Neora will, in like one moment, like sit down to the floor to be like at level with them as they're kind of just hovering. Would you tell me one thing before we aid?
Of course, we're here to help.
In times before the winter, what was your relationship to her? Before the humans went.
Well, we tried to accept her. We tried to be sweet and accepting and nice, but we simply couldn't.
Because
Because she's cursed.
is she ugly?
She looked upon the plants and they withered at her sight. In fact, a human came upon her and tried to shake her hand, and suddenly he wandered off in the forest and never came back.
I mean, he did try to came upon her.
Exactly.
Okay.
When you come upon a creature like that,
I
she
know, that's-
curses you.
I don't blame her now that you saw that. That sounds awful.
It is awful. They agree.
Eero, take notes.
Yeah. Yep.
They really, she destroys you in the most horrible ways, and she'll try to manipulate you
I'm sure.
to make you her friend.
Uh-huh.
Are you trying to manipulate us to make you a friend?
No, we just want to save our little forest. We want to make sure that the plants grow well and that she doesn't keep stealing from us. Yeah.
All right, where is she?
Well, she lives across the way, and they point. This forest is a dead forest, so they point along the path in the fog, and they say, she lives in a dismal little hole, as she should.
Oh god.
Alone and miserable.
Oh my god.
If you could, she actually stole a sprig of lavender from us, and a whole thing of sage.
But I thought you said the flowers withered and died upon her gaze.
Yes, well, she uses those withered flowers, and we need them back.
Even though they're withered.
Yes, because we could help.
I'm gonna go talk to her.
The point is, she keeps stealing our plants, and we need them back.
Yep. All right, we'll go take a look at those plants. We'll go take a look at them. What is your name? Buttons?
My name
No.
is Katrina.
Katrina. Right.
Yes.
All right.
And she does a little bow.
Mm-hmm. We'll be.
And I am
No, that's good. I'm
Violetta.
gonna be one. All right.
I like the buttons better.
I don't know what a button is.
It's
I
very
bet
cute.
you don't.
Oh, but I am very cute.
Mm. All right. Well, now that we've had a beautiful visitation into my childhood, we're gonna keep on going towards.
Can you go talk to her and you can leave him with us? And they all go over to Cal and start pulling at his hair.
I'm sorry, what?
He's so cute. Ooh.
I'm afraid he's essential towards our mission.
You know,
Aw.
Cal, if you eat them, that might be considered an offering to that god who talked.
No, don't worry. I wouldn't eat. No, I won't eat you. I appreciate. You know what? You're probably.
You eat Keiju?
No, I don't even. I've never met a Keiju before, so I don't think so. But that's not on my normal list of food items.
That's good to know. It would be very sad if you were both cursed and hot.
Nah, it would be tough. That is a tough combination. I agree.
Oh my god! Don't stroke it.
Don't tell me what to do, Ocklys. Listen. I'll come back. I need to go with them, but I'll come back. But thank you for your interest.
They all land on you. One lands on your head, two land on your shoulders, and they say, "We'll keep you to your word."
God damn it!
You will.
Don't promise things to Faye! Slaps Cal back of the head!
Oh.
Bye! Thank you so much, forest spirits! And they fly off to their village.
Nero looks, and the plants around her, just for a second, kind of shimmer and glow with a little bit of fake light. He is mine. Back off, Faye.
And they all fly faster.
Oh my god, disgusting. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
You! Okay, ground rule for everyone here. No names. No one promises things to the Fae. Lesson 101, you all idiots, and your walks off.
Okay.
What?
No one say your name. No one agrees to a Fae. Promise nothing. They will all trick you. They will all steal you. You are all mine. I have claimed you. And Eros. Eros also claimed you.
I don't think I get to claim anything.
Ero, you're a Fae. Yes, you have. Don't question it. We move on.
On the most technical. Okay, well, let's go. Let's go.
What is happening?
I don't
Nero's
know.
having a meltdown.
Taking claim like we're on.
Yeah.
She makes some good points, but
Yeah, she's right.
Yes. I'm gonna say those of us who are more edible come to a certain point with us, and then the less edible maybe approach more closely until we know what's going on.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably the most in the clear because I think I'm about the same kind of thing that she is, probably. So that should be fine.
So, I don't. Maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Well, also, they can't kill me. That's
Okay.
according to the gods.
I mean, counterpoint. If I don't know how far you mean, like go most of the way, but then not, because I imagine that we're probably going to be the safest if we all are like one unit versus splitting up. I mean, even if, Maris and I stayed back to try and stay safer, or if we keep Maris back and one of us stays back to try to protect her, that just feels like we're weakening both sides of that equation.
That's very fair. That's fair. Okay. Everybody.
Just protective ring around Maris. Do what we can.
Maris is going to make sure she is holding that bow and arrow that she has created. Just.
Nobody takes a bite out of Maris except me.
Nero leans over to go bite Maris
I'm
softly.
good with that.
But I want to lick Maris.
You can lick. Okay, with her consent, you can lick her.
I mean,
But be careful, because if you don't
be
ask, she'll
so-
break your jaw.
Maris, can I bite you?
There you go.
Your bite Maris' arm.
All right. So here's gonna go in the direction they were pointing.
all right. The wind kind of helps you along and pushes you a little bit as you go along that direction. And as you walk, the forest starts to get a little more barren. The trees a little more dead. You have to go further into the wood. The fog is thicker. And it gets to a point where you cannot see past here, like a few inches from your face. It's so thick.
With her free hand, Maris is going to reach out and grab whoever is beside her.
Definitely not Cal.
Yo, how you doing?
D4.
I think it's, most of us.
You hear the leaves ahead of you rustle, almost like somebody is stepping. Do you go forward?
Cal is relying mostly not on sight at this point. What did he smell anything? I mean,
I don't
he
know, I
hears
think-
that. Can he smell anything through this?
Cal? Yeah, go ahead and give me... probably a brains check. If you have any smelling bonuses, add them. But
I will add my smelling bonus.
brains check of 8.
$11.
Cal, you get a whiff of something you didn't expect. This is a very dead forest, but you start to smell herbs. A variety of herbs: lavender, rosemary, sage. You smell fresh vegetation. It's very strange.
I think Cal probably just... But then we heard a snap of something directly in front of us.
Yes. But you have stopped in the, basically you've stopped and there's that barrier of fog. So you get the feeling, if you step beyond this fog, that you will be stepping into that area where the vegetation sits.
Okay. If we're close enough to be able to see each other, or are we close, we're still huddled together as a group, so we're
think
close
you
enough
guys-
to one another?
Yeah, I think you guys are kind of holding hands or something along those lines.
Maris
I
is-
think Cal will pause and just say quietly, we're here? Whatever this thing is on the other side of this fog. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Just a second. I haven't been wearing shoes for almost 2 days now, but I'm gonna just try to put my roots into the ground and see if I catch anything about that living vegetation as well. Are there things planted over there? Is she planted over there?
Do you have to roll for this? Or is it
No,
just...
I might need to spend a diversity token. Let me check.
Okay.
I don't have to roll.
Okay.
Nope.
I think it is a token, yeah?
No, it's an innate ability. I get to ask
Ooh.
a question, but
Okay.
I get to ask a question about the history of the location, but I'm just going for, are there alive plants here?
There are live plants on the other side, and they're well taken care of.
She's a gardener. Okay, yeah. That's
Yeah,
all.
I'm gonna pause and say, hey, I don't want, before we go, something seems to be weird here, because we were told that plants are dying, but there's a lot of life on the other. I can smell a lot of things alive, plants and vegetation and.
I don't trust those Fae. I have a strong suspicion she has something they want.
Okay, well, just so we all know what we're walking into.
I totally agree. From what I hear about this lady, she sounds like she could be a second grandmother to me.
I think there's two things at once. Maris did definitely get a premonition.
yeah,
She didn't
don't-
eat it,
Don't.
but at
But
the
also
same
don't
time,
trust any Fae.
Yeah, but I don't know that they were lying, because, the way that they were talking about her is exactly the same way that my family talks about me. And they believe that, so I don't think they're lying.
Okay. Well, just on our toes. Brains on, feet on.
Okay. You walk forward, and as you pass through the thick wall of fog, you walk into a clearing of the forest that's not so much a clearing. It's more like, I would say, a haven of sorts. You see the bright shine of crystals jutting out from water, in bodies of water across the way. It almost looks swampy in a way. But as your eyes adjust, You see deep green of vegetation around you. You see bright colors of plants winding up stone, cracked stone. And you see, most importantly of all, across the space, a set of blue, glowing eyes piercing through, watching all of you. I'm going to move you all into this map. Okay. All right. So, do you all see the map? Because mine looks...
It looks like I'm in a bottom left corner. Oh, we're in like a dark area?
Yeah, we're just off the screen.
And I can only walk one direction regardless of which way I touch?
Let me see if I can...
I'll put everyone in the light bit, 1 second.
Let me see if
It
I
looked
can
like to
bring
me
you.
the viewing box of the, oh, you're on this part of the map is like off
Okay, yeah.
the map you've actually
We are up and to the right of where I spawned, or where my camera said I was, and then I moved and it took me to me, and then I could move up. I can see
Okay.
everyone else. Can I put people on the map where I see
Yes,
them?
please, if you can. Cal is, yes, so you're in the right area. There we go. Now everyone's coming along. Sometimes it
Oh, okay.
has troubles when I crop a world, but
No problem.
you see, yes, the vegetation is alive and well in this area, which is very strange in a world full of dead trees and snow. But this almost seems like a haven in and of itself as you go in. You see the creature at the front of the space. She has those glowing blue eyes. You see antlers cutting up above her head. If you get a little closer, you may see moss on her skin. You'll see the tail they were talking about, going right and left behind her. She has that human foot and that hooved foot. And that's what you see. And she is staring intensely at you as you enter her haven. She is stiff, and it looks like she has her hand behind her back.
And this is definitely familiar to Maris. Yeah.
This is the same creature that was in your dream, Maris.
She takes a deep breath, and all she can hear is Mirihi's voice in her head saying that you were brave to come here. Brave, but maybe not so wise. Yeah. She's fast.
Is the figure just standing there watching to see what we're gonna do? Or
Yeah,
is
this is all happening within like a few seconds of each other. So yeah, she's kind of stiffly standing there waiting and to seeing if you are going to say anything or move, because she looks like she is watching you intently. Go ahead and everybody roll me. No, go ahead. Not yet. What do you do first?
oh,
Cal would love to get a read really quick if this posture is fear or aggression. Like, do I get the sense that she's about to pounce, or do I get the sense that she is worried that we are about to attack her?
Do you step forward closer?
I think Cal will probably... I think he was maybe insinuated that he led into this area, so he's probably in the front. So I imagine that Cal is there and probably puts his hands up and takes
Okay.
a step forward and says, "Spirit, please, we're just here to talk."
Go ahead and roll me a charm check. 10.
That's an 11 on the dice.
You see her stance is one that is defensive. She is stiff. She looks like she has her hand behind her back, but she doesn't look like she is ready to charge quite
Sure.
yet. But you even note, Cal, because you are somebody who has hunted down prey, you note a spark of fear and apprehension in her eyes.
Please, we're just here to talk.
Did they send you?
Eero's gonna step forward.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm a local, kind of. Things have been kind of shitty.
Dryad.
Yes. Things have been kind of shitty. The gods are doing their little games. They sent us to talk to the little kaiju things who had a lot of stories to tell us that seemed very motivated. And we told them we would come take a look. And what I see is that you have a very beautiful garden.
Why are you here?
God,
They sent you, so why have you come?
because the goddess of the wind, one of the daughters of Muleki, said that there was some trial here. We're gonna have to make some kind of choice, right some kind of wrong. It's all very unclear. I know we're not here to hurt you.
But they told you to vanquish me, did they not?
I'm sure they did, but I have no particular compulsion to listen to anything that they have to say.
Did they harm an animal you tend to, Lady of the Forest?
Say that again?
Did they harm an animal you tend to?
They have not.
You have quite beautiful grove. You tend to it well.
These comments of yours you start to see a softening of her expression, and her eyes flick sharply to you, Maris, sending probably a little bit of a jolt through you before she looks to all of you. Go ahead and give me a joint charm. Anyone who has been trying to soothe her. TN 20.
It's an 18 for me. I exploded on my D10.
I only rolled a 5, so. But that's over 20, so.
That's over 20. You see her start to calm a little bit as she brings her hand up and around. And there was a rock in her hand, and she drops it to the floor. She says, "If you'd like to join me, I was about to make tea."
It'd be our pleasure.
And she nods stiffly and goes to start making her tea with the herbs that she did, in fact, take. You see the lavender. You see the herbs that they said she had stolen. And she starts to...
Stay back with Maris? Is Maris rock on over to tea, or is she staying back a little bit?
She
I'm
is
gonna stay with you.
staying back. She's just...
Cal will go for tea. I'm assuming Neora's moving forward with...
Neora is going over, but is not going to be just going to drink food offered by a fae.
Okay.
Neora, however, will do as they're meant to. They are a nymph, and their job is to tend to other spirits, like as ordained by their own deities. So they will offer out food from their bags and fruits, and then dried leaves for teas.
Okay. You're starting to offer this setup. Aklis, are you also joining?
Yes.
Okay.
I imagine that Aklis has just kind of been like, kind of standing in the back, like looking at her, thinking about ways to talk to her, like she talks to her Auntie Tay-Tay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. She does look pretty intimidating. She is rather tall, and she is scary looking. And I think as you get closer,
she's beautiful.
as you get closer, she turns and she starts to mumble under her breath these unfamiliar words that you actually would probably pick up to be some kind of witchcraft. It's some kind of old magic that she's using to spark the fire that gets the tea going, and she pours them into these small bark cups. She passes them out to those of you who have come, and she sits down. And she looks to the food you've offered, Neora, and she says, "Is this for me?"
A gift.
She looks cautiously over to you before she takes a berry and nibbles on the edge and then eats it. They hate me, those Keiju, and they have every right to, I suppose. I am different from them.
A lot of spirits are.
This trial you speak of, the gods did not tell you much about it?
We were... I assume we have selected to start a hunt. Though, a lot of things can be hunted. I get the feeling...
What do you feel?
From your demeanor, I have a feeling you have experience being prey of such endeavors.
I am prey only to their social games, to their judgment.
I do not wish to harm you.
She looks to you. You can tell she doesn't still trust you, but the fact that you all have acknowledged her in this way means that she's inviting you into her home. And she looks sharply back over to Maris, and she says to all of you who are joining her, she says, "Why is that one hanging back?"
I'm back with Maris as well.
Oh, you are? Okay. Why are those ones hanging back?
They have limited experiences with kin.
I suppose it is not surprising they are afraid of me. I am cursed after all.
Yeah, so about that, why are you cursed?
I know not.
You know who cursed you?
I came into the world like this, and the Keiju cast me out. They say I am the reason that any sort of bad luck happens, and that I am the reason that humans stray from their path whenever they come across what used to be my village. So I left. Now, they chased me off, and I live here. But she looks down. I am lonely, and I wish I could go back. It pains me to admit that, but it is the case. They are my family.
It would appear to me they also misunderstand the potential of your gifts.
These are not gifts. They are horrible.
I do not wish to speak out of turn. But
Would you call this a gift? And she turns around and she shows you her back. A back which has a split down the middle. A back that has teeth, white and glistening, aligning the edge, but hollow on the inside. This is the reason they find me cursed, and I do not disagree. Perhaps the trial, if you do not wish to vanquish me, is to help me, if you are such kind forest spirits.
how would you like us to assist?
I do not have a heart. And she turns so that you can see. As you know, it is hollow on the inside, and she turns back. I think that is what I need in order to get rid of this curse.
Is there any particular heart that you need?
I need a noble heart, one that is pure. I need a heart that would unmistakably get rid of this curse. There's...
Don't mean to interrupt. Sorry.
She looks sharply across the water to you, and she says, "Do you not wish to join us?"
That's not extremely the case. No. I mean, I wouldn't mind joining you, but I have a question. What do you quantify as a heart? What are the parameters? What's the definition?
What is inside your chest beating? What guides your way?
Yes, I'm saying, does what becomes your heart have to be someone else's functioning heart at this time?
It is only... I mean, it must be a heart. It does not need to be alive. It could be a heart. But it must be a heart that has lived a noble life.
Not all our kin have hearts. As the same way.
Well, I need one. And she snaps at you. The Keiju have hearts, and I was born without. And without, I am this. And if I am to get a heart, it will seal up the hole in my back. And I can finally go home. So are you here to vanquish me, or are you here to help me?
She doesn't know why she's cursed. I don't believe this chick. Can I do like an inside check for that? That doesn't sound like that makes any kind of sense.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a charm check. Charm check TN 7.
18.
She is genuine in what she's telling you. She believes what she is telling you. She believes that in order to rejoin society, she must lift this curse that is upon her.
Maris, are you gonna be okay if I move forward?
I'll come to.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Though
I'm gonna move with Maris. And you're gonna offer something unless somebody has something that they really want to do.
Nero's got an idea, but you're welcome to offer something first.
All right. So, I don't know if this is exactly what you're looking for, but I do have something that would work in our way, I think. It kind of went in a very similar kind of situation. My family situation and yours are not dissimilar. I don't know if you've ever seen the Arbor. I mean, it's kind of close now, but yeah,
I have not ventured far from here.
Fair. Yeah, the Keiju have definitely been there. It's a very similar place. And well, the gods are now calling me Little Omen, right? I got a title, symbol of the death of all my people, right? My family recognized that, so I left. But I still care about my family. And I did some things that maybe not everyone would consider noble, but I was doing it to help my family. And I do have I'm gonna hold up my hand and the tattoo of a heart that I have on my finger from the deals that I made. If you want it.
She reaches out and touches your finger. And her hand, which is made of bark, is cold as she draws her nail along the heart. But she says, "I thank you for your offer, but it must be something I can put within me."
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying bite it off. Like with your back?
think the task will be harder than that.
Could I offer you a different
And that would
suggestion?
not make me noble, would it?
Could I...
If I were to bite off your finger.
Well, I'm offering it freely. You're not stealing it. It's...
Truly, but with these things I must earn it. Do I not?
You must, and I have a suggestion if you'd hear me out.
Yes, well, I know of a heart hidden in the forest, but if you would like to offer a suggestion, feel free.
Danny's like, I have a quest. I'll get everything over to Mia.
You guys are okay. She's just letting you know.
Should it be something you disagree with, I'm happy to hear on your other thoughts. But should you wish to earn it, and it to be noble, you have a wonderful place you have protected. Your kin you wish to return home to are fearful of their lack of protection and what humans can do, and the inability to access food. You may work together, perhaps by engaging a hunt with us and bringing back a feast. A feast is the heart of the hunt, is it not?
A feast is the heart of the hunt, yes, but I'm afraid I must have a physical heart within me to transform me.
Must you transform?
Yes, I must change what I am. I am the threat. I am the one that they find disgusting.
Where is this heart you know of in the forest? And if you've known it, why have you not gone and got it yourself?
Because it is a dire challenge, and I know I would die on my own trying to get it. But it is a heart that is valued by all the Keiju. It is a heart that belonged once to a mortal noble knight who chose to fight for the Keiju against trolls. Trolls are Keiju's mortal enemies. They hunt Keiju down and eat them like candy.
I see why they were worried about me eating them earlier. Please continue.
Yes, well, they are small. This heart belonged to the mortal noble knight for the length of his life, of course, but he was mortal and he had to die. It is buried deep within the forest in a secure place where he set his final enemy to rest.
Mm-hmm.
I want that heart. That noble heart. If I can retrieve it, if I can put it in me, then I can change back. Or change into. I suppose I never was, but that's what I think. So will you help me?
Okay. Oh,
Thought long and hard about this.
okay.
And I have asked the gods, and I have asked the tea leaves, and I have asked the wind, and this is the answer that has come back to me.
Then we search for a heart.
What you've been through has not been fair by any stretch of the imagination, so let's right a cosmic wrong.
It was the curse I was born with. I only hope to escape it. And she looks sharply over to Maris again, and she says, is that one joining us too? Does she want tea?
Maris came up when Eero came up.
Yeah.
Okay. But she still hasn't said anything, so...
No, she hasn't. I will join you in this quest if the rest of the group decides to go. But I don't need any tea, thank you.
I understand if you're afraid of me. There have been many things said about me in these woods, and none of them pleasant. So if you choose to accompany me, just know that you may not be seen as pleasantly as well. You will hold vile company.
Wouldn't be our first time.
She nods stiffly and she says, I will also be accompanying you. This is a heroic journey and I am meant to be along as well if I want to earn this.
Do you hold umbrance to hiding your form for the duration of the quest, if possible?
You can certainly try. I have, and I could not change it.
Can I try to hide it?
Yes,
Would you allow me?
can. Go right ahead and try. And she holds out her hands.
Cal will slowly, deliberately pull out his wand and then attempt to just use an illusion to make her look like like a humanoid, like a human of her size or something along those lines.
Okay, go ahead and give me a charm check of 10.
17? 18, excuse me?
You wave your wand and you try to make her look like a human with pretty normal looking hair. The tail goes away. The feet look normal. Her back fills up. But as she takes a step and that hooved foot hits the ground, the illusion trembles and shatters. And you get the feeling that this is beyond a magic's help.
I see the problem.
Yes.
This is going to sound stupid, but have you tried just a cloak?
A cloak to fit over my antlers?
Okay. Look, there are lots of
A
things.
cloak
with
to
antlers
fit
in the
over
wood.
my hoof? A cloak to fit over my tail?
Well, I mean, a cloak could cover you from, like, neck to ankle. And
It is my back you find offensive.
no, it's the...
She raises an eyebrow at you.
I'm not going to say offensive. I'm going to say that it is the most obvious non-human part. There are a lot of things in the woods with antlers.
Have you a cloak I can take then? I don't have many people that associate with me. I don't have many friends either. So I've no reason to usually wear a cloak. All the Keiju know who I am.
You won't take off a coat.
And no one else goes around me due to the words that are spread around me. And she takes the cloak. And she
It's nowhere near as long. It's
Cal
long.
makes it longer.
Yeah, it's Nero's quite short, but
I mean, I think you look great. I don't know what everyone's making such a big fuss about. You look really cool.
Do you mean that?
Yeah, like you look awesome.
I listen.
I
I know
think
she
they're
can
jealous.
sometimes sound insincere. That is legit. That
No.
you have a fan now, and I know that sounds weird, but Ockley's legitimately is a big fan right now. And frankly, you have found the right group of people.
I do
Yeah,
not.
like honestly, they may have like done you a favor. Like I was watching the show with Miora and Meredith called Queer Eye, and she just goes off and
She like
just-
looks at all of you very confused.
If
And
you
then
would
she
have
just-
known us from year one, you would understand why you have ran into listen, your prayers
Year
have
one
possibly
of-
been answered. Don't worry about it.
Us
The
knowing
years-
each other.
Yes, the first year of us knowing each other, we've been through quite a lot. You would understand why this is a... Anyways, you found the right group of people. Your prayers in some way, I imagine, have been answered more than you realize. So let's go get you a heart.
We are not opposed to your physical shape, but if you feel a heart would help you, then we shall do it. Only if it's what you want, not because of what other people said you should.
It is what I want.
At the end,
And
I'll ask
she
you again.
nods, and she will lead you outside of her haven, where the fog again grows thick. But the wind is there as you leave it, and it guides you along the dark parts of the forest again.
Does she see, just out of curiosity for flavor, does she seem to also clock the wind? Or does the wind seem weirdly personal to us?
The wind is personal to you all.
Gotcha. Okay.
In fact, as Cal, if you're noticing this, the wind will like lift gently up like Eero's hair or Maris's clothes, but it does not touch her.
Interesting.
Neora's gonna keep an eye out in the trees for Tuliki. Just kind of vaguely keeping an eye on something watching us.
Okay. Give
Or
me
the
a
wolf.
charm
Or the wolf
check.
she sat next to, one of the two.
TN 12.
Can I do magic on that if I'm actively searching?
If you're searching with magic, then yes.
Yeah. Just gonna make that an 11. I'll spend a virtue token to make that 12.
Okay. You do know you don't see her, but you sense her through the wind, but also watching up in the trees.
She'll wait.
And the creature will look over to all of you and say, I suppose it would be helpful if I knew all of your names.
I look at Neora. Model for us, Neora. Show us what we should do.
We are spirits for now. And we're here to help.
What's your name?
I was not given a name. Well, a normal name. But I was given a name by those who do not like me. So I suppose I go by that. I am the Skogthrua. You may also call me the Skogthrua. I'll put it in chat.
While we
That's just
travel together.
depressing. Why don't we call you something that you like? Something that you want to be called? Like, why don't you give yourself a name that sounds like something you like?
Well, I've never thought about it because...
Are you serious?
Why would I give myself a name if I have no company?
Well, what do you like? Do you like orange?
Like lavender.
Do you like we can call you Lavender.
Or tea, but tea feels like really abrupt.
Or Honey. Honey's cool.
How do you feel about Susan? How does Susan treat you?
That's awful. No, don't listen to him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Achilles, it's not your name.
She says, what is a Susan?
Exactly, see?
It's just a name. I don't know. It's just a name. How do you feel about Ava? How do we feel about Ava?
Oh my god.
Ava? Is that a real name?
No, it's
No, I'm just making shit up. What?
It
I'm
seems
just
as
trying
short
to
as
spark
T,
things.
is it?
Do you prefer tea?
No.
Do you Ava has 2 syllables and T has 1. So how many syllables are you like going for?
Just give me a name. I don't know. And she seems a little overwhelmed because everyone's...
How about Aurelin?
What is it?
Aurelin.
Orlin?
Orlin?
What is that? What is that? I'm busy Googling wild.
Oh my
wild
god,
edible
everyone
herbs
get
of
off
Finland.
It's
What
it's
is
a name.
Orlin?
I have railroaded all of you. Like, wait, I gotta Google this.
It isn't something else. It is just a name.
Orlin.
Pretty.
I like Orlin. I will take
as well.
Orlin, and you may
Let-
call me Orlin.
Love it.
Can we call you Lynn for short?
No,
That's a nickname.
my name
Oh.
is Orlin.
Orlin. Got it. Understood.
She's very serious when she says that. Now, I suppose I could call you for Spirit, and for Spirit, and for Spirit, and for Spirit. And she's looking to all of you.
While
A
we
name-
travel together, I think it's best you call me Eero.
A name for a name. I'm Neora.
She nods and looks to you, Octus.
I'm Achilles.
Achilles.
Cal.
And Cal, and what is your name?
Maris.
Ava.
Maris. And you were all given these names from your beginning.
From our parents.
Well, I was like Toivo, but
From important people who are very meaningful in our lives.
I chose mine recently.
She takes what you said, Achilles, and she nods thoughtfully. Well, here it is. And she stops over. So you guys have been walking a while, and you stop, and there is a cage of wood that has grown over the cave that she leads you to. And she looks down, and there is a huge, what looks to be a huge wooden lock. And her expression falls. And she says, "It seems the cage you have locked it up. I don't know why, but perhaps people cage you were messing with it inside."
Well, you know what they say about locks.
I do not know what they say about locks.
They're meant to be opened. And Cal goes and starts looking at the lock.
I'm just thinking maybe the heart is being haunted by like a troll or something. It might be a safety measure. I'm not saying.
Oh, 100%. There's something behind this door. I'm down.
Yeah.
But we're in for a penny, in for a
open it.
pound.
I'm all for opening it. Just like be
It
prepared.
does seem
Yeah.
there would be something dangerous inside. They would not lock it away if there was not something dangerous they were trying to keep inside.
Going to be something dangerous
Or
inside there soon.
Maybe it's nothing dangerous inside, but more like when the heart is out, trolls will be flocked to you.
Oh.
Just
Yeah.
maybe it's to keep things out rather than keep things in. Just
Cal's looking at the lock.
are
The
you
lock-
sure that's sorry.
You could say, "Are you sure?" The lock, as you examine it, go ahead and give me a brains check of 13.
$17, because I exploded.
Wow. Okay, you are examining this lock, and you get the feeling you're using magic while you do so, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a magical lock, clearly, meant to keep creatures out who are non-fey. You are looking at it, and it is actually obvious once you start really looking at it that there is a specific key that is in this specific lock. And I would even give you this. It's very likely that this key is probably not in the Keiju village because they don't want it traced back to them. It's likely they hid this key.
Cal sniffs the lock real deep.
You sniff the lock?
I sniff the lock, and then I turn around and I start going.
It smells like water. Like stagnant water.
Is there a swamp nearby?
Where we just came from.
Other than that swamp?
There is a swamp out that way. Yes.
Okay.
Often,
Mm-hmm.
yes, there's a swamp with an island in the middle of it.
Probably where the key's gonna be then.
The Nixie are often in that swamp.
What's a Nixie?
Is that the goddamn horse? Is it the horse? Sorry,
They're-
that's out of character. Out of character, I'm asking if it's the horse.
Heard of a pixie, but not a Nixie. What's a Nixie?
It's a more mean version of me, effectively.
Oh.
Are you a
me?
Nixie?
I'm a water spirit.
So like a cousin of a Nixie.
Yeah, I'm technically a nymph.
Could you deal with your angry cousin?
They can't drown me.
That's a good start. They can't drown me either. It's a good start.
All right.
I think there's only one of us here who can drown. Maybe two. No, just one.
No, I think Achilles, can you drown? Do you need to breathe? I think Achilles needs to breathe.
Maybe
This is a really good question.
Maybe
I don't
Achilles used to
think
need to
he
breathe.
does. I mean, why would you need to breathe?
Kind of a.
I mean,
kind
to
of a
walk
bad,
among
kind
the
of a
dead,
bad goddess
I
Your
don't-
if you can
brother
be
did
drowned.
die by drowning, but it was a really special river, so I don't know.
Well, like, Poseidon's drowned Hermes before.
But he didn't stay dead.
Well, yeah,
I
but it might
think-
still affect Achilles. It might still fuck her up.
I'm
It
gonna,
might
I'm gonna
still.
say yes, but I'm like a demon. Like if I was to die, I'm just gonna get sent to another plane of
coming
existence
back.
where I'm a
Yeah, it
goddess.
just drags her back
there.
home.
It just
Right.
drags me back home.
Very
It
Dean
wouldn't be
Winchester.
convenient
You can kill
for
me, but
all-
when
It
I
would
wake
not
up,
be
I'm gonna be
convenient.
pissed.
Right.
Like, you can drown a tree, you can overwater
Cal-
it.
Cal
we
relays
must find
information
the
about
key.
the lock, and then says, "I think the lock smells like stagnant water, which makes me think the key is near stagnant water, i.e., I think something like a swamp or a marsh, not a running body of water. So if there is a notable other swamp with a island in the middle of it, that seems convenient enough to maybe be where this key is, and it's a good starting point."
I do
Cal-
know someone who may be able to help us get more details on it.
Oh,
Who might that be?
The spiders. The
well,
spiders.
we are in luck.
Achilles? You're up.
I do love spiders. How big are they? Are they like softball, basketball, Epcot ball sized?
They are. She's trying to catch up to what you mean by softball,
Epcot,
Epcot ball, and she
Okay.
says they are this size,
Jesus
Okay,
Christ! I thought
okay,
this was
so-
okay.
and they
So
are
past-
also this size. They are many
Oh.
sizes.
I do love the spiders.
They're gonna take forever to get out of my water again. It took so long last time. Okay.
This is the greatest trial ever. We meet a friend who's super cool. I get to play with spiders.
it is actually.
Orlin, I told you, if you thought we were kidding, you are
Yeah,
getting
no.
cooler in Achilles' mind every second.
The
Where can
creatures
we
certainly
find?
do not like these spiders, so it is nice to know that you have a better view of them. I
you
also
like
find them
spiders?
friends.
You're going
Achilles
to be
has
inducted as my
literally-
grandmother.
Achilles has literally been a spider before.
You
Yes.
have been a spider?
Yeah, I showed if I remember correctly, like one of my limbs doesn't bend the right way because of the very first time Neora turned me into a
I'm
spider.
pretty
fucked
sure.
it up.
I'm
I
pretty
just-
sure we could turn you into turn her into a spider right now.
Do you want me to?
Yes.
I could do it.
I'll help this time,
Please.
but it's fine. We don't need to. I'm just saying this has been a thing. Where
Oh,
are the
please,
spiders?
please
Where-
do.
Oh, okay. Cal, let's go.
Cool. All right, spider time, Achilles. You ready?
By the time.
Woo!
All
I,
right.
I don't know if our magic is going to work on you anymore, but we'll find out.
This is a advanced spell as we all this was first year. You guys tried the spell. Let's go charm. Are you guys working on it together?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
going together.
I transmute
Okay.
lots of shit.
Cumulative check of
My roll in this too?
16.
Okay.
Just
Probably not, because
Neora-
yeah.
You're the target. You're allowing us to
I'm
do
the
this. to you.
target.
Neora transmutes Achilles a lot, but not much else. And that's a 10.
That's a 19.
Oh my gosh. Yes, you guys are pretty good at transmuting at this point. You do adjust Achilles' bones, and of course, yeah,
I'm like that scene from Stranger Things where my limbs are just moving in all these
But
different
I
directions.
we do so good. I let her keep her talking voice. I don't transmute her vocal cords or her mouth, so she's just like a larger than she is a watermelon-sized spider
perfect.
with a mouth. With an
Perfect.
Ockley's face, like Arachne, just like straight
Oh,
up
so I'm
like
like the deer, but I'm a spider.
Yeah.
this is my gift to you, Ockley's.
Like, there's no way this is the last time she's gonna be that. This is
No, this is no reoccurring
So
thing.
often.
Cal keeps giving himself wings, and Ockley's keeps being like, "Could you guys please turn me back into that spider?"
Aurelian watches this, and she looks quite impressed, actually, as you are doing this very advanced magic. She watches, and you, Aklis, pop down onto the floor as a spider,
Watermelon-sized spider.
watermelon-sized spider, and as you are on this level of the forest floor, you do see a small spider pass by you.
Oh, they are already lining up. How do I look, everyone?
Amazing.
You look very spider-like.
It's amazing.
Do you follow the little spider?
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Skittering across
You-
the
you
floor
lead everyone
like an
along.
abomination. Absolute abomination.
I think we all know what we're
I'm just
dreaming
like,
about tonight,
Eno?
right? We're all on the
Eno,
same
are you
page.
coming? Are you coming, Eno?
Yeah, of course, of course. Hero thinks this is so cute.
Next, Ockley's next time I'll make you large enough to ride.
Okay.
In the original
I
show,
draw the
in what
line.
way?
Okay, no.
Miora,
You lead them along, and the little spider goes ahead, and you almost see Oclis, a flash of a little spider smile that it flashes back at you. A second before everyone gets knocked into this huge web that is built across trees. It's sticky. It is very, very difficult to even move at this point as you all get stuck in this very thick web. And you start to feel being pulled up and wrapped very tightly.
Okay, that's rude, first of all.
It's okay. Don't bother. They are friendly. They're friendly.
If Arlen's also being kidnapped and not freaking out,
She-
Neo's
yeah,
a lot
like,
more
what is-
comfortable.
Yes, she's also being pulled up.
In which case, I feel a lot more comfortable.
You start to hear whispers all around you as the web starts to shake. It's a small trembling at first, but slowly gets larger and larger. As you can tell, many spiders have come to check out what has walked into their web. Maris is probably freaking. I can already see Danny's face.
I think Maris probably, God, she's been so on edge. She probably had her hand on her wand, and she is just. She is doing everything she can to stay calm and not light the web on fire.
You hear a voice. Actually, it might be Ocles who can hear. Probably Ocles is the only one who can understand this spider. I'll give it to her. That's fun. You hear a voice. The rest of you hear click, 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 and there's just a sea of clicks around you. It's very scary. But Ocles, you hear, we have visitors. Visitors. We're so excited you've come to visit us. Are you looking for our services?
No, well, sort of, maybe. Hey! How's it going?
What are you looking for?
Guys, they're asking what
A
we're
key,
looking
Ackley's
for.
a key.
Like, do I need to be very specific? Because they could bring
Yeah,
us, like,
no, just-
any key.
yeah,
Be
a
as specific
key
as you
in a
want.
We need a key to a swamp.
In a swamp.
In a
In a
swamp.
swamp, sorry. I'm sorry.
A key to a swamp inside the water, on the land?
Is it in the water or is it on the land?
Okay,
Tell them that it's a key
that's what.
for a cage, and the key is probably in the swamp somewhere, but we don't know
The key
where.
was probably put in the swamp by Keiju. Maybe it was even given to them by Keiju.
Yeah, I mean, it probably is in the water. Nothing is not underwater in a swamp mostly. Okay. Okay, so there's a key that maybe like you may have seen some little twittering things flying around. They may have hid
Like
it somewhere.
flies?
But they have like they look like people kind of, not like flies, like they look like people with arms and
Kaiju,
legs.
yes.
You know what? Here
You hear a
they
small
sound-
one say, "They're delicious," and the other one goes, "Don't
you know
say
what?
that."
Specifically, like they sound like, "Oh, look at me! Am I? What is a button? What is button?"
You hear the
That's what they
clacking
sound like.
escalate in noise, and you get the feeling you don't know what Oakley's is saying, but there's like an escalation of like, "We hate those Kaiju. We hate them."
Yeah. So this key, Keiju,
Yes, the Kaiju key. It is
it's
in a
ringing
swamp.
in the. Yes, you got it. You got it.
It is on an island. We saw them bring it there.
Like, okay, on this island, they like put it maybe like in a stump or like
In a stump. In a stump.
or like
no,
in
in a nest. In a nest. In an
Nest.
egg. In an egg.
like a
It's
bird's
like the words are being.
nest?
Bird, goose, no, not goose, maybe mongoose, no,
Crocodile.
maybe crocodile, a nest, they say,
nest.
as, yes,
Okay,
they keep
nest.
agreeing on the nest, but they can't quite agree on
Okay.
the animal that,
I
It
got
belongs
loving
to.
it, loving this cooperation that we're getting. Okay, nest, island, north, south, east, west, where the wind blows,
west.
where the water flows.
We see them, the water does not flow.
Okay,
But the nest is
okay.
there, and in the nest is an egg, and in the egg is a key. We've seen it. We've seen it all.
Okay. Could, just question here, would any
Question.
of you absolutely wonderfully adorable 8-legged friends like to maybe like be a pal and maybe lead us in the direction of this nest egg island?
Lead you. We only go where our web goes, and our web goes up and around and along, but it does not go in the water. And
Well.
there's like little spiders that start crawling over Uni, or they just start crawling over everybody. And they're all like going up and like touching your face just to kind of see who you are, to familiarize.
Ugly's is just big smile, monstrous nightmare. She's smiling as they're crawling over her eyeballs. This would
Nira's
be
trying
absolutely-
so hard to be polite as she just tenses up and just, yeah, hi, yeah, no, please don't go there.
The large spider that greeted you in the first place shakes the web, and there's a jerk of the web that kind of boom, 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 and it looks to you, Oakley, and he says, "To give you help, we have a price."
Oh, you're saying this now. Oh.
Everything needs a
Okay.
price, but
Hmm.
we will help you in more ways than one.
Okay.
We are
Right
healers.
there. Huh.
We
You know,
will heal.
I wouldn't have pegged you for healers, but I like this.
We will heal one thing about you. And if you allow us to do that, we will build you a boat. A boat that will not sink.
Ask them what they consider healing to be. Like,
What
are they
do-
gonna heal that we only have 2 eyes?
Yes, what do you mean by healing? Like, what does that mean to you? Like, because none of us are really injured right now, so...
A little spider goes up to your ear, Oakley's, and tries to crawl inside.
Oh
And it
my
says
God.
and it says to you, "Something you'd like to fix about yourself."
Like, if you don't like your nose. Ew, God, okay, I don't have any fingers, and you're tickling that little part in my ear, but it's okay.
Something you hate about yourself.
Okay.
Orlin is with us, right?
What's that?
Orlin is with us, right?
Orlin is with you.
Okay, so they're telling me that they told me where everything was, guys. So like, so it was sort of very vague. It's on an island. Hold on, give me a second, little. Okay, just like don't tickle it too hard. Just give me a second. So, the key is in a nest in an egg on an island in the swamp.
What is with eggs? We've had so many things in eggs.
But now that they've told me this, and they said they're going to help us in more ways than one, they want to heal one of us to fix something that they don't like about themselves. I feel like I'm having a fever dream right now. Or maybe I got into one of Cal's brownies earlier. It was a different kind of brownie, but yeah, so that's what I'm being told. Oh, he's going deep in my ear hole. I can feel him crawling around in my brain.
Okay,
As an example, and the spider shakes the web again and says, "We once had a mortal who came to us. We bound him up and we helped him. The thing he hated about himself most was he was a coward. And we went in and we fixed him. As we do, as we do, as we do," they whisper along.
I share this information. Any thoughts?
How did they fix him?
Like,
How
is this spay and neuter situation? What is fixing?
To what level can you fix?
I think this
Sounds
is the
to me
kind
like
of
Mr.
thing-
Coward Man turned into Mr. Proud Night Man.
Yeah.
I think if you're a coward and they remove maybe like your insides so that you're just some kind of zombie, you're not really a coward anymore. I think it's one of those kinds of things. I'm getting that sense right now, so we need to be very careful of what we ask for.
"Can we help you?" says one of the
Oh, give us
spiders
this-
as
you
it
know,
as it
I
paws
look-
at Eero's chin.
I look at the spiders and I'm like, oh guys, whoa. Everybody is asking, and so we gotta figure out who's gonna get the special thing that you're offering. This is really important. We love this offer that you're giving us. So
"We
give us
want
a
to
second.
help you all."
Oh no, just one. One is you just too much. You were too generous. We're just gonna find one thing. Okay, give us a second. Thank you. All right, you're going up my nose. All right.
Anybody have
Okay, we
anything
got
they
it.
want come to mind
They
here?
are very eager, guys. Very eager.
It's alright, maybe I missed this, but Orlin doesn't want anything done.
Yeah,
They have tried
Orlin.
it on me already.
Oh, it doesn't work. Okay.
They've been all up inside this. It doesn't work. I ate a couple of them.
Just like the magic.
So Orlin, you know these spiders super well. Like, have you seen them help someone else, and what the outcome may have been?
They are healing spiders, so yes, they aim to heal. That is their purpose here in the forest.
I get what their aim is, but people have all kinds of It seems like we're just not going to get an answer to this question until they've done the healing.
Yeah, if Maris really wants filler injections in her lips, is that going to be Kylie Jenner, or is that going to be she's gonna look like Bozo the Clown?
It must be something you truly in your heart hate about yourself.
Okay.
If we need something. Oh God.
What if we don't want any healing? Will they not help us?
They said that is the price, so they already considered that they helped us. I know it kind of sucks because it's it would have not been nice to know this ahead of time before they gave us all that information, but alas, here we are.
Sometimes the forest gives whether one wants it or not.
Oh, good.
So what do we all hate about ourselves? Maybe we just kind of discuss here for a second and we pick from the list. We talked. This is normal for friends to talk about, right? Your ear too long, lopsided boobs,
I keep getting people killed, but I don't think that's something that they can surgically remove.
I have you all may know this about me. I have recently gone through a bit of a change in my everything. And I have been, this is gonna sound worse than it is, and you guys are still here after you learned everything else about whatnot. I have been feeling more guilty about things that I don't think I should. Just
This is gonna sound bad probably to you, but you feeling too guilty about things has not been something I've noticed as a flaw. There seems to be a lot of things that you're okay with that are surprising. What do you feel guilty about that you don't want to feel guilty anymore?
Pretty much the fact that I am now pretty objectively classified as a predator. That I have to kill other things or drink other things' blood to be alive. Like, that is just a part of what and who I am now. And that's not inherently a bad thing. But as up to this point in my life, not having been someone that needed to necessarily do that, I've been having a hard time with that, and constantly feeling this underlying level of guilt has been quite grating.
So,
And if they're able to heal things as objective or as subjective as I don't like being a coward, I have a feeling they would accept that.
I've also got a thing if they need to do, like, us all.
I'm just gonna pose a question to Calor. So, you don't want your inability to control your hunger to go away. You don't want the hunger to go away. You don't want the desire to hurt people to go away. You just want to stop feeling guilty about it?
No, I know
What's your
that
first
those
thought?
things are going to go away as I grow and get older. I'm not going to try. If I do something that goes against the very nature of what I now am, and I have them remove the fact that, like, feels like they could have a lot more of a heyday with, hey, I don't want to be hungry anymore, than it is to, hey, don't want to keep feeling like a terrible person for needing to take the life of another living thing to live.
I mean,
There is a natural order to the way of things, and I know that in my brain. I know that is, and I'm not saying I don't want to feel bad if I were to kill another human being or something that has a personhood. When I have to eat a rabbit to, like, not go kill Maris, I don't want to feel bad about that.
that makes sense.
I've also kind of got a thing. I don't know if it's like a one of us, because if it's like one of us, you feel free. It feels stupid to be asking for, though.
I think we're just brainstorming here, so we're all ears, Neora.
It's like kind of sort of two things, and it feels again rude to ask for two. A long time ago, I lost a pretty core part of me. I'd kind of like it back. Kind of miss being able to hear the world again.
That seems reasonable and, like, not a stupid request.
I mean, like,
If we're being objective here.
Well, like, I've learned, I've got better at magic because of it. Like, Conway's been teaching me, and I've learned.
To be fair, they did not say there was a cap on you guys, so they did not say there's only one person who has to.
Yeah, I think they actually. I said ideally all of us.
Like they're skittering around you all hungrily waiting. So
Because Neura's kind of got two things in her mind. Neura wants to fix her connection to the world, to be able to hear the Song of Life again. And Neura wants the hole in her mind that lets other people's memories in and out to be blocked, so that that little part of Riley stays, and other people doesn't, and no someone else doesn't replace that. Is Neura's wishes.
If we don't all have to be fixed, I think fixing Neura would be real good.
I don't know if the spiders can understand me, but is that like a thing you guys could do? Like, you're also kind of Fae. I assume you guys can probably hear.
Can we go? Can we go? And they start swarming around people's faces.
I'm down for you to do that for me, if that's agreeable.
Oclese will have to translate this since it's been consistently.
Yeah, Achilles, do you want to
I
relay
will.
Neura's requests?
Okay, I can do that. Okay.
Just
So,
say Neora would like to.
Neora,
You don't have to translate all of it.
Neora would like to be able to hear.
Our services?
Yes, that she would like your. Maybe you could like mentally communicate with.
Yes!
Neora. Okay,
And-
go ahead. All right.
Droves of tiny little spiders start to crawl in your ears, Neora. And
That's what-
you're kind of strange in the fact probably everyone can see through you in a way. So they are seeing little spiders floating around and starting to frantically make little webs, starting to spin around little areas. They're making little clusters around what looks like your brain. And okay, are you also going to tell them about Cal, or is Cal not wanting it?
Cal, are you feeling like you're ready for a makeover?
The clacks and the clicks just are feverishly rising
It's
around
getting
you.
a little bit harder to talk because they're on my mouth. They're starting to go, sorry, make it quick, buddy.
I think Cal says no. They're helping Neora. We're fine.
They skitter over your face, Cal, but they do not go inside of you. Neora, as they're spinning these webs around you in your mind, you do feel the release of something that was once locking you from connecting to the world around you. And you hear whispered voices echo around you that are beyond the spiders, in the trees, in the grass. A part of your mind starts to expand, hugged at first, restricted by webs, but then expand. You and I will have a talk after this session about what that means. And the other one feels a little tighter, if that makes sense. The webs are squeezing at the edges of your brain and trying to shut out these open... Basically, they're filling in these holes that were allowing intrusive magic to get through. At
She
least
wants to keep the one little bit that's already there in and just basically stop other things from pushing it out. Ideally. What the spiders do is up to them, but that's like what her request is.
But you feel, I will say, you do start to feel a closing in your brain. It's very uncomfortable. The most uncomfortable thing is it feels like there's a tickling in your brain that you cannot scratch. It is unbearable.
Neura swears a lot in Welsh.
Yeah, thousands of legs just skittering along inside of your skull before they all flood out. And you start to see the group of spiders start to work at spinning their masterpiece. They drop you all to the ground, quite roughly. the webs break and you're free. And a boat of silk falls on you all.
Oh, okay.
Ow! Fuck! Me!
You okay?
I don't know, maybe? I think? Ow! God, that feels weird. I can't,
Are any of them still in there?
Did they heal you?
I don't see
I'm gonna
it.
assume it's gonna take a little while for it to, like, settle in Neo's mind. But I don't know if it's just a migraine or I can feel something.
I don't.
One last little spider crawls out of your ear, hops on Occlus's head, and jumps back into the trees.
Okay.
Well, it is very convenient. We had somebody who could speak to the spiders in that way.
Yeah, what do you normally do?
I mean, they give me company in my haven, but I do not speak to them that way. They did try to go into my brain.
Yeah.
But, yes. Well, we have our boat. Shall we move on?
Yeah.
All right. And that is where we're going to take our break.
Okay. one.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back from break. We have some unfortunate news. So, unfortunately, there are several players tonight who are having technical difficulties. Me included in the beginning. Like, my Discord wasn't working, the sound was crapping itself. I'm going to try to find a new program for that. But, yeah, just everyone's computers are malfunctioning. I don't think it's Mercury retrograde, but
I don't know, it might be. It feels like it.
it does feel like it. So we're going to call it tonight. It's in kind of a good area. We have completed the first step of the second trial, and our players are well on their way to helping Orlin get her heart, which is adorable. I love that she has a name now. It makes me super happy. But yeah, we're going to pick it back up, not next week because we have a player out, but the 25th. So we will be back on the 25th, and we love you all, and we will miss you. But we'll be back, don't worry. Same time, same place, on the 25th. Have a great night.
Much love. Bye.